No notifications going out, huh? Terrible. Terrible, man. Julius Thomas, what's going on? Dan the Man, full movie episode, what's going on? It's disgusting, man. It's absolutely disgusting. It's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. So a whole 5 minutes and we can't get 35 people in here. He great. What's good? Free smoke. Jay Gadget. What's going on? Amazing. A whole 5 minutes and we can't get 35 people in here. You can't make this stuff up, man. So anyway, I wanted to discuss, obviously everybody has seen Terence Crawford's interview with the Last Stand podcast with Brian Custer, right? And there's some things in there I wanted to discuss and talk about and break it down, right? It's because they know the sermon of truth about to come. Yeah, Piff Pressure, what's going on? Yeah, we can't get 35 people in 5 minutes. Kai Hype, what's good, great brother? Richard Russell, what's going on? Bless 365, peace, bless Queen. How you doing today? We can't get 35 people in here. Shit is crazy, man. It's wild. T Bugs, my brother, what's goody with you? So, with that said, right? He did the interview. A1 Hoops on my brother Emmanuel H in the building. Go to ppv.bokprime.com. Jonathan Piedrea, what's good? Crawford just needs to be quiet every time he speaks. It shows how much he doesn't want the fight. I didn't get that from it. I didn't get that from it at all. But obviously boxing fans are emotionally driven. And Big True Chosen, what's going on? DT, what's going on? Appreciate you, great brother. Obviously fans are emotionally driven and fans want to see the fight. And that's understandable. You understand what I'm saying? A1 Hoops on my brother Emmanuel H in the building and super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, keep cooking, OG. We supporting your grind, great brother. Salute to my brother A1 Hoops on. Go subscribe to my brother A1 Hoops on. I need y'all to go to pbv.bokprime.com. I got to put the link in the chat. Yeah, they do bless 365. They love it. I knew from when I heard one snippet of it, what it was going to be. See, here's the thing I'm going to tell you guys. Every interview Terence Crawford does right now is going to be catered around Errol Spence, right? And so there is times, right, where Terence Crawford speaks from a place of passion, right? And what happens is he misspeaks, right? So what I mean by that is this, right? He says it. Click on that link, go to bokprime.com. Click on the link, go to bokprime.com. So what he does is Terence Crawford will say, he said it himself, not Al, not Bob, not Spence. Bud said he doesn't want to unify. He never said that. He never once said that. Daniel Roy, what's going on? You see what I'm talking about? People just make up stuff. He has never once said he didn't want to unify. So where do you get that from? SB Silverboy, what's going on? No, they're not sending out my notifications at all whatsoever. Terence Crawford, not one time in this interview, said he didn't want to unify the belt. So where did you get that from? Yolanda Dixon, peace of bless, Queen. How you doing today? Not one time in this entire interview did Terence Crawford say he didn't want. And that, on all actuality, He says when Brian Custer said, "Do you want the fight at? Is this fight going to happen at 47 or 54?" He said, "I hope it happens at 47. I want it to happen at 47 so I could get all the belts and be undisputed." So when did you hear him say, Rick Timms III, what's going on? So when did you hear him say that he didn't want the belt? He didn't want to fight. Please explain to me when you heard Terence Crawford in this entire interview say he don't want this fight and he don't want to unify. When did you hear him say that? Tone Corleone, my brother, what's going on? In this entire interview, did anybody hear Terence Crawford say he don't want to unify the belts? We just be making up stuff as fans. We make it up and we have selective hearing. We make it up as we go. Period. As we go, we just make up stories as we go. Yeah, he said he didn't want to unify. He said not Al, not Bob, not Spence. He said it himself. He didn't want to unify. He never ever said that. Not one time did he say that. He ain't say that in no interview. He never said in no interview he don't want to unify. Laylaw, what's going on? There's no interview that he said he didn't want to unify. Villain 268, what's going on? Cornelius Burnett, what's going on? He never said in not one single interview he don't want to unify the belts. He's never ever said that. He said that he wants to fight Jermell Charlo and unify the belts, and he want to fight Errol Spence and unify the belts. He never said that. Now, what he did say, right, which I personally would advise him not to say, is that he says things like, if the fight happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. Young King Company, what's going on? I literally just finished watching the interview, literally. And he not once said that. C Money best start is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. Mo Money, what's going on? I think the fight is going to happen. Jaquan Pickett, what's going on? Michael Demps, what's going on? Michael Demps said he didn't say that. He said he don't need the fight. And he said this fight is beneath him in recent interviews. He also said he didn't need Spence. This is what people are referring to. When did he say the fight is beneath him? Here we go. We making up stuff again. Young King Company, what's going on? When did he say the fight was beneath him? He never ever said the fight was beneath him. AJ64, what's going on? He said the fight was behind him. He never said, meaning that he's done trying to make the fight. He never said the fight was beneath him. QT, what's going on? I'll find it and drop the link. Yeah, please find it where he said the fight is beneath him. I know he said the fight is behind him. Wayne Jr., what's going on? He said the fight is behind him. He never said the fight was beneath him. Slim Hussein, what's going on, great brother? Koshawn 311, what's going on? Never once did he say the fight was beneath him. She's doing better, Young King Company. She now developed the flu. I don't know if I told you guys that, but she developed the flu now. TC Sierra, what's going on? Now, this is what I will say, right? I would advise him not to ever say that he don't need the fight, because he doesn't need the fight for his legacy, right? Is he a Hall of Famer right now? Yes. Does he need the fight? Yes. Yes. He needs it for his legacy. It's a legacy fight, right? It's it is a career. I hate to say it, CJH, what's going on? Defining fight, because it's not a career defining fight. Because his career is already defined, right? but it definitely is a fight that's needed, okay, for his legacy, right? You want to be considered an all-time great, not just a Hall of Famer. Okay, you want to be considered an all-time great, not just a Hall of Famer. You understand? In order to be considered an all-time great, he's going to need to fight Errol Spence. You understand what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with admitting that. Hip hop poet, what's going on? There's absolutely nothing wrong with understanding and admitting that you need Errol Spence fight, and Errol Spence needs the Terence Crawford fight, vice versa, right? Floyd Mayweather career would not have been once Manny Pacquiao, started to become a real Sparks. What's going on with the Z? What's going on? That damn Hollaby boy. What's good? Right in your house and then smash the light. Salute via raps react. What's going on? Yeah, it's very very Bob G26. What's going on? So what it is this, right? Is that it's career defining fights for both of these guys, right? Has Terence Crawford accomplished more than Errol Spence? Yes, he has. Right, he accomplished more than Errol Spence, right? In his career, he's a 3-division world champion, undisputed. He's done that, right? But for sure, he needs Errol Spence fight. For sure, without a shadow of a doubt. That's the fight that's going to Michael Demp said, behind him, beneath him. Behind him and beneath him is two different things. Please stop, great brother. I love you, great brother, but don't say it's the same. Sylvester Salmon, 2011, LeVar Cooper, what's going on? A fight being behind him and a fight being beneath him is two different things. That's completely two different things, brother. You said he said the fight was beneath him. Q War, my brother. What's goody? How you feeling, family? A fight being beneath you means the fight is not on your level. Meaning the fight is not, and you say the fight is something's beneath you means it's not on your level, right? It's not it don't qualify as a big fight. Michael J 616, what's going on? And the fight being behind you mean the fight is in my past, right? That's not Ozzy, baby. That's Bear. Oh, you did. So him saying the fight is so Michael Demp said, I'm not here to debate semantics. No, brother, listen, stop. Knockout Kings, what's going on? Ocho CB, what's going on? Right? So main event Mark, my brother, what's going on? Makai Greenwood, what's going on? So now Diggy Gone, what's going on? So Shogun 76, what's going on? So now, right, to say the fight is beneath you, right, means that it don't benefit you. It's not on your level. You're better than that fight, right? No, a fight behind you means I'm done with trying to make the fight. That's completely two different things. But no, you said he said the fight was beneath him, brother. That means that means two different things. Period. You're trying to justify it. No, you was wrong. Ronnie Shields, what's going on? Crane Enterprise, Crypto Zorro, what's going on? You was wrong. You said he said the fight was beneath him. He never said the fight was beneath him. He said the fight was behind him in his rearview mirror. He was tired of negotiating. That means two different things. That means it's not worth my while, right? When you say, that's like Floyd Mayweather saying, I ain't fighting Jake Paul, man. That fight is beneath me, right? That's the fight that's beneath him. And opposed to him saying, hey, man, that Manny Pacquiao fight is behind me now. It's two different things. Period. It means two different things. He said, stop trying to switch his words, Michael Demps. Please stop, brother. Stop trying to play this game with me. That don't work. Twin 90, what's going on? Q Production, what's going on? On somebody else's platform, Michael Demps, you already know better. That don't work over here, great brother. That don't work with me over here. So to say that he said he don't need Errol Spence. Yeah, he said he don't need Errol Spence for his legacy. Meaning that, is he not going to be a Hall of Famer? Jonathan, I didn't say you said beneath. I'm talking to somebody else, right? So for him to say he don't need Errol Spence, he's talking about he don't need Errol Spence to be a Hall of Famer. That's what he was asked. I'm already established. I'm already a Hall of Famer. The Visions, what's going on? He said this is not how champions talk. How do they talk? Oh, I was going to say you dumped it out. I would disagree with him saying he don't need it, right? Because I do believe he does need it. Does he need it to be a Hall of Famer? No, he's a Hall of Famer right now. Anthony Williams, what's going on? But does he need it to be revered as an all-time great? Yes. Bruce Wayne, what's going on? Yes, he does need it to be an all-time, to be considered all-time great. Because if he don't fight Errol Spence, he's going to always that is going to be what people remember him for. Giovanni Walker, what's going on? He's already established. He's already a Hall of Famer right now. Just like Floyd Mayweather was already a Hall of Famer before he fought Canelo Alvarez and Manny Pacquiao. But those are two of the biggest fights in his career. LL3, what's going on? There's two different things. Those are two of the biggest fights in Floyd Mayweather's career. Jamal Neesy, what's going on? But HDLMU, what's going on? Floyd Mayweather was already a Hall of Famer before he fought Canelo Alvarez and before he fought Manny Pacquiao. Diop Vision says Sugar Ray Durant Hearns never talk like that. See, this is the problem. You here on my channel, right? Mr. Brooks, what's going on? Y'all be so used to talking to people that don't have the history and don't know what they're talking about that y'all come here repeating things that you don't know nothing about. So you said Sugar Ray Durant Hearns never talk like that. Yeah, Sugar Ray Leonard did talk like that. More Money, what's going on? He did it twice. He did it with Hearns and he did it with Hagler, brother. So if you got to go do your history before you come here talking to me. Yeah, when everybody was telling Sugar Ray Leonard he needed to fight Tommy Hearns, he was shunning him off. He was pushing him off. He was sweeping him to the side. He was saying, I got other things to do. I got bigger fights to do, right? I'm focused on Aaron Pryor. This is what the talk he was doing. So what are you talking about? When it came to Marvin Hagler, he maneuvered around Marvin Hagler until he got all the way to the end, and he showed up at a Hagler fight. He even invited Hagler across 99th Street Production. What's going on? He even had, I don't care if he fought them or not, brother. I didn't ask you if he fought them or not. You don't know if Terence Crawford and Errol Spence going to fight? You said nobody talked like that going into the fight. Jay Grant Jr., what's going on? You didn't know what you was talking about. Albert Cowwood, what's going on? You said he fought them. He didn't fight them at the moment. What are you talking about? Don Sapansky, what's going on? It's two different things. Stop trying to play this game with me. It don't work. Him saying what he's saying in the lead up to those fights and him eventually fighting them is two different things. Mo 21, what's going on, great brother? So what the hell are you talking about? You said he never talked like that. I just said he did talk like that. Going into the Tommy Hearns fight and going into the Hagler fight. Look how long he waited for the Hagler fight. Okay? He even invited Hagler to a dinner, right? And everybody thought he was going to announce that he was fighting Hagler. And then he even brought Hagler up there and he said, I know this is a fight everybody want to see. And then he said, unfortunately, it's never going to happen. So what are you talking about? So please explain to me what you're talking about. AJ64, what's going on? If you're not privy and don't know what you're talking about, please stop talking. You just said, oh, Sugar Ray Leonard, Hagler, and Duran, they ain't never talk like that. Yes, they did talk like that. John Wick, what's going on? Even Duran, they had to entice Duran to take the rematch with Sugar Ray Leonard. He didn't want to take the rematch. Dow Hughes, what's going on? Trade up 234, what's good? don't care how old they was. The times was different. You just said they never did it. Did they do it or did they not? Jackie Hernandez, peace of bless, Queen. How you doing today? Renee Parchment, what's going on? I'm not a Bud fan. It's about the sport of boxing, idiot. Martin McClendon, what's going on? Tony Rome, what's going on? Chris Talleyrand, what's going on? It's about knowing what you're talking about. If you don't know what you're talking about, then you should just be quiet and learn. Hindsight is always 20/20. Yeah, it was Sugar Ray Leonard, Hearns, and Hagler. They ain't never. Yes, they did do that. Duran wasn't trying to rematch Sugar Ray Leonard, brother. They had to entice him. They had to keep flying out there and tell him, listen, you got to take this fight, take this fight. He didn't want to take the rematch. What are you talking about? Bro, goodbye. I don't want you here now. You getting ready to start annoying me. Diop Visions, you're going to annoy me, brother, and then I'm going to block you. Michael Brown, what's going on? PGH Big Go, what's going on? John Kramer, what's going on? If you don't know what you're talking about, just be quiet and listen. You talking about they fought. Okay, they retired now. Who said, do you know what's going to happen next year? So what are you talking about? So do your research. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh, but they eventually fought. How you know Errol Spence and Terence Crawford ain't going to fight? It ain't over. He's 32 and 35. What are you talking about? You don't know if they're going to fight next year. So what are you talking about? They eventually fought. They eventually fought. Sean Coleman, integrity minded. What's good? Dudes be just saying anything, man. Latrell Matthews, what's going on? Kendrum, what's going on? They eventually fought. They didn't fight at the moment. You said they never did that. Yes, they did. Sugar Ray Leonard dragged out the Tommy Hearns fight. Brickhouse Chef, what's going on? Ron, what's going on? To the point where Tommy Hearns and the late great legend Emmanuel Stewart, they were saying Sugar Ray Leonard was ducking. So what are you talking about? The fans were saying Sugar Ray Leonard was ducking Tommy Hearns. So what are you talking about? They ain't just come together, yeah, we supposed to fight, let's just fight automatically. No, that didn't happen. And he took a long time before he fought Hagler. Mahar Salam, what's going on? Don't tell me they eventually they fought, but did they fight right there at the moment? No. Healthy Hustler was good. So you don't know what it's going to be before it's all said and done. That's the point. So what are you talking about? There's one thing, I understand Bloodshot 610, what's going on? Don Sapansky, Q Lee, what's going on? I understand if you say, man, I wish they hurry up and fight. Smitty Boston, what's going on? If you say, hey, listen, I want them to hurry up and fight, I'm with you. I understand that. But we be coming here at Villain 268, what's going on? Just start making up stuff. My Cash App is Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. We just start coming in here making up stuff. Yeah, Sugar Ray Leonard. Yeah, hindsight. Hindsight. You don't know because you didn't watch it. You're not a fan of the sport of boxing. You're a fan of a fighter. So it sounds good. You come here repeating stuff that other people told you. MD Mills, what's going on? Yeah, see, the greats of yesteryear, they ain't do this. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Touch of Trent, what's going on? Oh, the greats of yesteryear, they ain't never dragged out. Yes, they did. You know how many times they was talking about Hagler and Leonard fighting? Aaron Pryor and Sugar Ray Leonard never fought? JV Visual, what's going on? If you don't know what you're talking about, stop talking, man. Aaron Pryor and Sugar Ray Leonard never fought, ever. They never fought. Bernard Gilbert, what's going on? Edward Sanchez, LAG, Lag King RJ, what's going on? Mr. Brooks, what's going on? When Hagler and Leonard was supposed to fight a lot of times. They didn't fight until Sugar Ray Leonard felt like he felt like this is the time to fight him. Dominique, what's going on? Anonymous Professor, what's going on? Exactly, Q-Lee. People talking about, oh, yesteryear. Yeah, Oscar fought everybody. You know how long it took them to fight Floyd Mayweather? Poe Porter, what's going on? Oscar Della, Shane Mosley. When you gonna fight Prince Nassim Hamed? He ain't never fight Floyd Mayweather. To the point where Larry Merchant, who don't even like Floyd Mayweather, he stood up for Floyd Mayweather. He like, hey, stop talking about Prince Nassim Hamed. That dude gonna duck Floyd Mayweather. They was in and around the same weight class. Oscar De La Hoya and Floyd Mayweather. People talk about Floyd fought him when he was old in 2007. Well, Floyd been trying to fight Oscar for years leading up into that. Jesse R, what's going on? Years. Shane Mosley told him he got a toothache. Shane, you need to fight Floyd. I got a toothache. Man, y'all just be talking just to talk. Don't know nothing near history. So you better stop listening to these dudes. They're misguiding you. Jason Thio, what's going on? You better stop listening to other platforms just telling you anything because they misguiding you. They got you out here looking silly. Crack World, what's going on? Fern Dog Martinez, what's going on? LeVar Cooper, what's going on? They got you out here looking silly. You out here repeating stuff you know nothing about. Oh, Sugar Ray Leonard. Durant didn't want to rematch Sugar Ray Leonard at all. That's why Durant came out and said, hey, they pulled me out and I wasn't ready to fight and they got me on short notice. I wasn't prepared for the fight because he wasn't trying to take the fight. They had to give him money and entice him to come back and train and make the fight happen. Steve Austin, what's going on? Hence the reason why Durant said, I should have never took the fight. Y'all don't even know what you're talking about. People was putting all types of pressure on Sugar Ray Leonard to fight Tommy Hearns. He wasn't trying to fight Tommy Hearns. Maya Egypt, peace and bless, Queen. How you doing today? So stop talking just because you can. Steve Austin, what's going on? Marvin Hagler was pissed that Sugar Ray Leonard was avoiding him and not making the fight. He was pissed off. Yeah, hindsight, we look back today and say, yeah, they all fought each other. Yeah, but they ain't all fight each other at the snap of a finger. It didn't just happen like this. It ain't just happened. Oh, they just fought back to back to back to back. On. Hey, man. Hey, next year I'm fighting him. Next month I'm fighting him. No, it didn't happen like that. Brandon McGee, Monkey Dan 123, Terence Barley, what's going on? It did not happen like this. Like they just woke up and Sugar Ray Leonard was on point and he was this champ and Tommy was this champ and they just fought as soon as they was the champion. No, it didn't happen like that. Boxing Session TBS, my brother Kyle in the building. What's good, great brother? Elite Thinker 777. What's going on? They gonna fight. Oh man, see, in yesteryear, probably never even watched them fight live. Dude, ain't even never watched them fight. Probably only watched them fight replays. Only probably watched them fight replays. Let me show y'all something. When Sugar Ray Leonard beat Roberto Duran, right, in November 1980, right, they wanted him to immediately fight Tommy Hearns. Everybody was calling for it. Sugar Ray Leonard fought Larry Bonds, and he fought Ayub Kalou. right? Johnny White, what's going on? Appreciate you, bro. Sean Coleman, what's going on? He didn't fight Tommy Hearns. He fought 2 tune-up fights in between Duran and he didn't fight Tommy Hearns till a year later. Right? Okay, now watch this now. He fought Tommy Hearns September 1981, right? He didn't fight Marvin Hagler until April of 87. Did y'all hear what I just told you? Because he took a hiatus, 2 hiatuses, right? He had the eye injury. He didn't fight Hagler until 87. 1987 is when he fought Marvin Hagler. Right? Now, he beat Tommy Hearns in 81, right? He didn't rematch Tommy Hearns until 1989. 8 years later. Crackworld said he retired for 5 years. No, he did not. What he did was he fought Tommy Hearns. He fought Bruce Finch in 82. And then he had a hiatus for 2 years. He came back in 84. He fought Kevin Howard. He won that TKO fight. And after that fight, everybody thought at that point in time he's going to fight Marvin Hagler. Jimbo Japan, what's going on? That's when he kept leading the fans on and kept leading the Marvin Hagler on as if he was going to make the fight for 3 years. You didn't hear what I said. So at that time, everybody was like, okay, he's going to make the Marvin Hagler fight next, right? No, he kept dragging it on for 3 years. He was even showing up to Marvin Hagler's fights. Mark Fraven, what's going on? Karif McCray, what's going on? And he was commentating, and people thought that he was going to make the fight, and people was asking him, Quez Cash, my son in the building, what's good with you, baby boy? I love you, kid. That's my son right there, Quez Cash, BTB. What's good, kid? So, so now people were saying he was ducking Marvin Hagler. Marvin Hagler was saying he was ducking him. He was showing up to his fights, okay? And then he was showing up to Marvin Hagler's fights, and he invited him to the banquet. And when CB Sports TV, my brother Carl Burrell in the building, when he invited Marvin Hagler to the banquet, Marvin Hagler, because he personally invited Marvin Hagler. Marvin Hagler and the entire world thought that he was getting ready to announce that he was going to fight Marvin Hagler, right? So you're going to tell me, imagine Terence Crawford inviting Errol Spence to a banquet to announce the fight. And then when they get there, he brings Errol Spence up on the podium, right? And then he says, I know this is a fight everybody wants to see. He completely humiliated and embarrassed Marvin Hagler. Tony T, happy holidays, great brother. NGZ03, what's going on? NGZ said 03, Crawford ain't no Sugar Ray Leonard. You see how silly we are? We just say anything in boxing. It's the Wild Wild West. Why would he say Crawford ain't Sugar Ray Leonard? Who said he was Sugar Ray Leonard? Smash the like button. Donate $1 to Super Chat. Refresh the Super Chat. Super Mac time. What's going on? Tony Spencer, what's going on? I never said Crawford was who said Terence Crawford was Sugar Ray Leonard? What are you talking about? In the sport of boxing, we have zero comprehension skills. Zero. Shacky P, what's going on? We just can't do it. We just fail to comprehend when we talk about the sport of boxing. There is none. None. Who said anything about Terence Crawford being Sugar Ray Leonard? So that means, so Sugar Ray Leonard, because he's Sugar Ray Leonard, he could do stuff like that. He said Crawford ain't in the same position Sugar Ray Leonard was in. You can't compare. What are you talking about? Of course he's in the same position. He's the best welterweight in the world, and there's another welterweight that people consider the best welterweight in the world. What are you talking about? He's not in the same position. Herbie Weaver, what's going on? What are you talking about? That just sounds silly. He said he's not in the same position. What are you talking about? He's not in the same position. Orb Jones, what's going on? What are you talking about? He's not in the same position. What position was Sugar Ray Leonard in that Terence Crawford is not in? Go ahead and explain to me. Mr. Brooks, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Will BAK Prime showcase the weigh-in? Yes. Yes. This dude said he ain't in the same position. What position was Sugar Ray Leonard in that Terence Crawford wasn't? Go ahead and tell us. Explain. You got the floor. Watch this now. He said he ain't in the same position. What position is he in? Donate $1 to super chat. Refresh the super chat for the people that can't send a super chat. Donate to the channel. Donate to the refresh the super chat. Smash the like button. We should have 400 likes right now. Jared Pettigrew, what's going on? Jared Pettigrew said Bud is third best welterweight. Okay, that's your opinion. It doesn't matter whether he's 1, 2, or 3, right? He's still top of the welterweight division. NGZ03 said weight. What weight have to do with it? On commentary with St. Louis was good. He said weight. What does weight have to do with it? Quinn Dorsey, what's going on? You said he's not in the same position Sugar Ray Leonard is in. I said, okay, so what position is Sugar Ray Leonard in that Terence Crawford is not in? He's being compared to the other best welterweights in his class, right? So cool. J-Man 96, because he's going to tell you that Jaron Ennis and Errol Spence are better than Terence Crawford. That's why he has him at number 3, right? Cool. Your positioning, where you place him in position is all good. Where you feel that he's number 3 or he's number X, Y, and Z, cool, right? Why not? What's going on? You said, now this dude said they in 2 different positions. What position was Sugar Ray Leonard in? Why not? What's going on that Terence Crawford is not in? Just me and E, what's going on? Poor Prince, what's going on? Tommy Flores, what's going on? My cash app is Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Against the ropes with Dawes, what's good, great brother. Harry Weed said third. LOL, they know nothing about. Hey, if you feel like Jaron Ennis is better and Errol Spence is better, who am I to knock you? I don't knock you, but he's definitely top 3. No matter how you slice it. Wasn't you the one who said Spence is going to beat him? Now he's talking about who I said is going to win. I asked you a question. You said that, you see what I'm talking about? When they have no substance, I told you, people be here just talking just because they can. He says, wasn't you the one who said Spence is going to beat him, but now you're saying Crawford is the best welterweight in the world? Everybody here, how long have I been saying Terence Crawford is the number 1 fighter in the world? Please, somebody enlighten this dude. See, I told you, I go to the 10th floor and I'm dropping these dudes off on the 0th floor. They never even left. Jared Pettigrew, I appreciate you, great brother. Much love to you. Now he's saying, oh, man, before you said Spence going to beat him, now you're saying Terence Crawford is the best. Well, what does that have? For one, let's ask the question. For one, he said, Mohammed Salam, what's going on? Tony Spencer, what's going on? How can I donate? You got to, when you comment in the comment section, there's a little money symbol in the right-hand corner. You click on the money symbol and you just follow the steps. Now you're saying fighters, but you just said welterweight. I said that Terence Crawford is pound for pound the number 1 fighter in the world. What difference does it make if I have him number 1 or number 2 at welterweight? I have him as the best fighter in the world. Does it really make a difference at that point? How dumb does that sound? Mark Fralin, what's going on? That's like me saying Kevin Durant is the best player in the world, but he's not the number 1 small forward in the world. What difference does it make? I have him as the best player in the world. If I said that Terence Crawford is the best fighter in the world, why do you care what position I have him in his division? I never said Terence Crawford was the number 1. I just said, hypothetically, he's the number 1 welterweight in the world, right? Or 2. I don't care if you have 1, 2, or 3. What difference does it make? What difference does it make? Kiana Ephraim, what's going on? I'm responding to somebody. But what difference does it make if I have him as the best fighter in the world? What are you talking about? NGZ, please go away. You're annoying me. Tony Spencer, brother in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. You're annoying me now. Now I'm going to ignore you. Dominique, what's going on? Why? What's good? I can't. You make me lose brain cells, brother. I can't have that kind of conversation with you no more. Life is good. What's going on, great brother? Yeah, no, I can't have that conversation no more. I'm done. You know. T. Scott, my brother, what's going on? Donate $1 to super chat. Refresh the super chat. Smash the like button. We should have at least 500 likes. Tony Spencer, I appreciate you, great brother. Jonathan97, what's going on? Smash the like button, man. Get the likes all the way up. What are you looking for? My thing, next question. Joe Rogers, what's going on? You get annoying when asked tough questions. I wonder why, Blue Blood. Yeah, that's pretty dumb of a statement for you to make. Isaiah Hernandez, what's going on? What tough question was I asked, Joe Rogers? Please explain. He said you get annoyed when asked tough questions. No, I get annoyed when I'm asked dumb questions and people say dumb things like you just said. That is Carter, what's going on? Marky McQuay, what's going on? Mark McQuay, what's going on? Quinn Dorsey, what's going on? So what tough questions was I asked? It's a one-fight deal, Kharif McCray. So what tough questions was I asked, Joe Rogers? Go ahead and answer that question. Now, I just asked you a tough question. Eugene Wood, what's going on? So anyway, smash the like button. Let's get the likes all the way up. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes all the way up. Donate $1 super chat. Refresh the super chat for the people that can't send a super chat. Life is good. What's going on? I'm doing great, great brother. Doing great. Cornelius Burnett, what's going on? If Crawford don't have a rematch clause with Spence, and if Crawford lose, you think he'll retire? Possibly. A rated scholar, what's going on? Poor Prince, no problem, great brother. Will do. Will do. Elite Thinker 777, what's going on? Let's see if he actually now he's dragging his feet. He don't know what he see. People just be saying stuff. Ramon Yemiaz, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, blessing my brother. Salute from Boston, Massachusetts. God bless my G. John 3:16, 17, Romans 10, 9, 10, 9 and 10. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you. Salute. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, donate $1 super chat. Refresh the super chat, man. Smash the like button. We should have at least 500 likes right now. I get so tired of telling y'all smash the like button. It gets exhausting, man. It really does. It truly does, man. Shut up and laugh. What's going on? Jimenez. Oh, Jimenez. Okay. Mr. Wonder. What's good, great brother? Jimenez. Okay. Lucky Showtime. What's going on? Jimenez. Salute. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, donate $1 super chat. Refresh the super chat. Let's get it, man. Let's smash the like button. Let's support the channel. Support the grind, man. Support the channel. Support the grind. Get the likes all the way up. Rashad Livingston, my brother, what's goody with you? I'm doing great, brother. Respect your house when I walk in. Before I walk in, salute. Yes, wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Johnny Rock, what's good, great brother? He said, how's your daughter doing? She's doing much better, great brother. Much better. But she came down with the flu now. Now she got the flu, which is, you can't win for losing. Ravel Rhymes, what's going on? You can't win for losing. Don Sapansky, my brother in the super chat, he said, is there a promo code for the Avanesyan fight? Yeah, you click on that link right there, subscribe to and then I'm gonna have one. Terence Lee, what's going on? Elbow, what's going on? I'm gonna have a promo code probably before this week is over. The Wonder Boy 1.5, what's going on, great brother? Yeah, HDL MU. Oh, definitely not. They just I like to address them because they be going on these other platforms. It's cool to me. I like it because they be going to these other platforms and they be getting this wrong information. They come back and they just repeat things that they heard and don't know what they're talking about. That's what happens. So anyway, does Terence Crawford need this fight? For sure. For sure. For his legacy. These are two legacy defining fights. That's Errol Spence and Jermell Charlo. Errol Spence and Jermell Charlo. Slim Hussein, what's going on? Do you need Ish? What's going on? You need Blue, what's up with the wrench? Where did your wrench go, great brother? Spit Boxer TV, what's going on? Blue, do you care if the fight never happens? Oh, I extremely care. I think that is a huge, huge, huge disappointment and letdown to the sport of boxing and to the fans if the fight don't happen. That's a huge disappointment. It's a huge irresponsibility for both Terence Crawford and Errol Spence not to make this fight happen. You owe it to the sport. You owe it to the fans. You owe it to yourself. So if this fight don't come to fruition, that is a mega black eye to the sport of boxing. A huge black eye to the sport of boxing. You understand? The sport of boxing cannot keep taking these massive hits like that and surviving, not with other sports thriving. You understand? When you have other sports like the UFC is thriving. You cannot keep having these mishaps. You cannot keep having these mishaps. You understand what I'm saying? You can't have these mishaps. You can't. The sport of boxing needs it. The sport of boxing needs it. Watch this now. I'm going to make a fool of somebody else. Disco Drip, what's going on? He says, you can't be confident saying Bud is number one in the division, but you call him the best fighter in the Wonder. The best fighter in the Wonder? Where is the Wonder? Then he goes, interesting logic you got there, buddy. Did anybody hear me say I've never ever said who's 1, 2, or 3 in the welterweight division? My brother, bitch, be megastar in the building. If you got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with kids, have them subscribe to KK Pensive TV. My brother, bitch, be megastar, little princess's channel. Watch this now. Has anybody in this chat ever heard me say who's number 1, 2, or 3 in the welterweight division? Darryl Bedingfield, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. Salute to my brother Darryl Bedingfield, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. Anybody? Has anybody heard me say that? DJ, what's going on? I have never ever labeled. I never give that in a division, in any division outside of a one. I never did it in the lightweight division until Devin Haney became undisputed. That's when I said Devin Haney is the number one fighter in the division. I never said there was a number one fighter in any division in the junior middleweight division. I didn't say that until Jermell Charlo beat Brian Castano and became undisputed, that's when I said Jermell Charlo undoubtedly is the number one fighter in that division. I don't do that for a reason, because there's so many belts and there's so many politics and so many fighters not fighting. I purposely never ever say who's number 1, 2, or 3 in anybody's division. I just give you a roundabout, and I always tell you in whatever order you so choose to put them in. So when you have this dude come here talking about, oh, you never said this, I don't care about who's in order until they undisputed in their division. So I've never ever told anybody, including you, Joe Rogers, who's number 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the division, because it's pointless, because it's all opinionated until they fight each other. Period. SD Glow in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Somebody else I'm getting ready to make a highlight of. He said, you said you wasn't in negotiation with Crawford at the time Crawford Spence was. Today, Crawford said y'all was talking the whole time. Why you lie? Did everybody heard me say that we had contact with Terence Crawford when we first got wind that there was a possibility that he said the fight might not happen this year, but his number one focus was to fight Errol Spence, and he had multiple people, 3 different people, right, that he was considering as a plan B to go fight on their platform because he doesn't have a promoter, and my partners happen to be one of them. And they contacted me and said, there's a possibility if this Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight don't come to fruition that we could possibly bring Terence Crawford over here, but he's focused on making an Errol Spence fight. We don't think it's a possibility. Nobody thought over here that it was a possibility. So Esto Glow, you don't know what you're talking about. You should have did your research before you commented, and you just made yourself sound silly. Just like Terence Crawford told you today, once again, he reiterated what I've been telling you. But if you actually pay attention, paying attention is free, but it's the most expensive thing in the world. I have been telling y'all from the very beginning that his team had contacted my partners, right? There was no negotiations with Terence Crawford. It was just a fallback plan that he had to inquire about with his team to see if there was a possibility. We was one of them. Eddie Hearn and Matchroom was one of them, and it was somebody else that we had no clue who it was, the other ones. But that was, we didn't even, there was 3 different people they were considering. So how could we possibly be negotiating with them when there wasn't no solid, there was no solid possibility that he was even going to fight with us? And he told my partners, his team actually told my partners that they're focused on fighting Errol Spence. So everybody in boxing, SD Glow, if you smarten up, right? If you knew what you was talking about and did your investigation, everybody has a plan B. They even fly fighters out to fights that are plan Bs that you don't know about. See, smart guy? Don't sound so smart now, do you? You thought it worked, right? Oh, see, I told you. You told me what? Nap King Cole Jr., what's going on? Dead Shots 8-1, what's going on? He didn't have a fight with us on the table since July. So I don't know what he might have had a fight on the table with somebody. Tip Bayless, what's going on? But it wasn't with us. Like I told you guys, everybody in boxing has a plan B. Darryl Hughes, what's going on? When his team contacted us and say, if this fight with Errol Spence falls through, is there a possibility that you guys could showcase his talents and we could come to your platform? They're inquiring to see if he don't have a promoter. He wants to fight this year. Hence the reason why he told us, that he told Al Heyman that he wants to fight this year. He wanted to stay active and fight this year. So whether it was with us, whether it was with Eddie Hearn and the Zone, or whomever else they was considering, if this fight fell through, he had a plan B. Period. He wasn't negotiating with us to do anything. What? See? And everybody, just like Keith Thurman, was promised the Errol Spence fight from February. So Keith Thurman, I'm magnificent. What's going on? was the plan B. Everybody has a plan B, people. That's how boxing operates. Y'all should be lucky and happy that you get this information. Everybody in boxing has a plan B. Joe Rogers said I'm backtracking. Joe Rogers, I'm going to block you in a second because you're going to annoy me. Darryl Bedingfield, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Blue, it's so good to hear your voice. Just got out the hospital with a rare case of pneumonia. I was almost up out of here. Couldn't wait to get back to Blue Blood Sports TV. Man, great brother. What you had, walking pneumonia? I had it twice, bro. It's the worst. Joe Rogers said, now you backtracking. What did I backtrack off of, Joe Rogers? Ernie V, what's going on? Darryl Benefield, I had walking pneumonia twice, bro. Ramon. I can't pronounce your last name again. Yeah, walking pneumonia is no joke. I had it twice, bro. I remember I couldn't lay down because it was just building up on me. Woo-wee! That was the worst. Ish said Keith wasn't Spence plan B. That's for sure. I'm pissed they let him jump the line. Well, he was the powers that be plan B. Jimenez. Salute my brother Ramon Jimenez. Mr. Kaboom, what's going on? Joe Rogers said, we watched the podcast. We heard the truth. I don't care what you heard. You don't know nothing you're talking about. So you are comedy hour because you don't know a thing. And you should be happy, no gente, what's going on, that I'm even giving you this information. You should be privy. Milo Beya, what's going on? You don't know. I don't care what you heard on the podcast. You didn't hear him say he was negotiating with anybody. He said he was in contact. Good vibes only. What's going on? Robert Williams, what's going on? Good vibes only said Bud had a plan B. Errol ain't have Keith on his mind. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Errol Spence didn't have a plan B? Robert Williams, what's going on? So you think that Al Heyman didn't have a plan B? MJPT Pill, what's going on? Good vibes only said, here you're capping? I'm capping? Guillermo Maldonado, what's going on? So they didn't have a plan B. Good vibes only. Sean Cannon, what's going on? So the PBC didn't have a plan B. Al Heyman didn't have a plan B. Colin Frederick, what's going on? John Doe, what's going on? Chantel Hill, what's going on? Huh? Good vibes only? He didn't have a plan B? Huh? Good vibes only? Cool Jazz, Mustafa Malik, what's going on? Don't time out nobody. Don't block nobody. Don't time out nobody. Don't block nobody. Don't time out nobody. DVJ 600, what's going on? T. Harris, what's going on? Spence is going to retire, Thurman. I believe so as well. Sean Cannon, respect Blue, but Bud left Errol at the table. Cornelius Burnett, what's going on? T. Harris, what's going on? Ronnie Shields, what's going on? You can't. No matter how much you try to educate the boxing fans, you're just not open to being educated. Jim Papa, what's going on? He said Bud was plan B. Right. Just like Keith Thurman told you from February that Al Heyman told him that he was Plan B from February. Yusuf Naridian, what's going on? Right. So Al Heyman was just lying to Keith Thurman, huh, Jim Papa? Just because he can, huh? Huh? Is that what he was doing? So now you're saying Al Heyman was captain, huh? But now we're here. And Keith Thurman is actually Plan B. Like Keith Thurman told you from February. Like the WBC told you from February. Like the PBC put up the poll about Keith Thurman and Errol Spence from February. Boy, oh boy. You can't make this stuff up. You just can't. You can't. Jermell Johnson, what's going on? Every promotional company and every fight has a Plan B. Period. Some even believe that Keith was Plan A. Every promotional company, they always wanted Thurman. I said Bud was Plan B. Oh, pardon me, great brother. You sure did say that, Jim Papa. Sorry about that, brother. I stand corrected. You 1000% correct. Jim Papa, I apologize, great brother. Chili Chills was good. You absolutely did say that. You absolutely did say that. Absolutely. SD Glow back in the super chat, dropping another cinco on your boy Blue. You're trying to play the words. No, I'm not. We wasn't negotiating. We was in contact. It's the same thing, fam. You're saying smart to a bunch of dummies, bro. No, you're the dummy. What are you talking about? So let me ask you a question, SD Glow. Smart guy. Smart guy. Shakur Stevenson team just contacted Isaac Cruz team. Did they negotiate? Go ahead, smart guy, SD Glow. Watch this now. Simmons Savage, what's going on? Watch this now. I'm going to make an example out of this smart, dumb guy. Ty Moss, what's going on? Watch this now. Watch this now. So Shakur Stevenson contacted Isaac Cruz team. Did they negotiate? Did they negotiate? Go ahead. Tell me. Don't time out nobody. Don't block nobody. Pugilists and punchlines of pugilists. What's going on? Bradley Carroll. What's going on? Don't time out nobody. Don't block nobody. Please, people. I got it. I don't need y'all. Don't time them out. Don't block them. I need y'all to get the likes all the way up. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. Mr. Kaboom, what's going on? Give more 360. What's going on? Would Charlo fight Bivol at 75? Nope. SD Glow, did they negotiate? Yes or no? Corey Lewis, what's going on? I am Dave, what's going on? Did they negotiate? Yes or no? Kevin Martin, what's going on? No, I don't need nobody timed out. They don't save me from anything. Twin 90, my brother. He said, I agree with you, Blue, but I don't believe Keith was Errol's Plan B, but Al and PBC's Plan B. I'm not going. You 1000% correct. You 1000% correct. Coach Perry, what's going on? Why would you? What's going on? You 1000% correct. Errol Spence didn't want that fight. He still don't want the fight. Michael James 616, what's going on? Jermell Johnson, what's going on? Go ahead, SD Glow. Tell us. AK Crowder, what's going on? Oh, man. He's timed out again. Come on, people. Please stop timing out people, man. Gary Russell Jr. versus Steve Fulton. I like that fight. On the mic, my brother Terence Bailey seeing. What's goody with you? Yeah, exactly, Twin 90. Everybody has a plan B, right? Now, how can Terence Crawford? Now, let me educate the ones that want to be educated and the smart people, right? So Terence Crawford doesn't have a promotional company. He doesn't have a platform and a network in which to showcase his talents because he parted ways with Top Rank and ESPN. If he was still with Top Rank and ESPN, he would still have a plan B now, wouldn't he? Cool Hand 79, what's going on? Right? Okay, so he always has a plan B, but now he has to reach out to other people to set up a possible plan B and a fallback plan just in case his original plans fall through because he wants to fight this year, right? So he has to reach out to different platforms for the smart people that want to learn, and for the other people that just want to be silly, let them be. Okay, so therefore, when it comes down to it, right, Terence Crawford had to make a decision. What Terence Crawford did was he came like he told you, King KO, what's going on? Okay, like he told you, right? His team contacted everybody to see about a plan B4 option if the fight with Errol Spence falls through. Okay, this is not rocket science. It's not Chinese arithmetic. It's 1 + 1 = 2, right? Everybody in boxing has a fallback plan. Weedy Gonzalez, what's going on? In the case of Terence Crawford, right, he doesn't have a network and promotional company. So he has to reach out to different people and different platforms to see if they can set up a possible plan B because he's a free agent. He don't have a network and a promotional company. Okay? So his team reaching out to my partners at BOK Prime, okay, to see if there's a fallback plan that he can possibly fall back to if the things don't work out, is not negotiating. Smart guy. And no, we wasn't talking at the same time. Smart, dumb guy. He just reached out to people to let everybody know if this doesn't happen. Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, and other promotional companies. Okay? To see if he can have a fallback plan. He's supposed to have a fallback plan, smart guy. As everybody else. So you set up a fallback plan just in case. So, magnificent. Why Avanesyan? Because when he came back at the 11th hour to say it's not happening, can y'all make something happen? That was the availability. Because he came back in the 11th hour to say, hey, it's not going to happen. Can y'all make something happen now? That was in the 11th hour. SB Silverboy, what's going on? You understand? Does it make sense? TBF Furball, what's going on? So the pool of choice is not wide open anymore. Maurice Thompson, what's going on? Timothy Stopmine, my brother, what's going on? You understand? So everybody, including the PBC and everybody else, like Keith Thurman told you from February, he was plan B if Terence Crawford and Errol Spence didn't happen. Errol Spence, Al Heyman, and the WBC informed. That's why they made Keith Thurman, you dummies. Montreal, Virginia Beach, what's going on? and Mario Barrios a title eliminator, so they can assure if the Terence Crawford Errol Spence fight don't come to fruition, they have the plan B already set in motion. Mr. Lightning World, what's going on? On a Mission Entertainment, what's going on? So just because you don't hear about it, because they're not a free agent, don't mean they don't have a plan B. Roy Jones, Marvin Hagler got Roy Jones. So we wasn't negotiating because he had other people on hold. If it didn't happen, like he told you, his plan is to fight Errol Spence. He wasn't negotiating with anybody. Him contacting other people to make sure you have a plan B is not him negotiating. Weedy Gonzalez, what's going on? Klotz, what's going on? Steve Austin said Roy Jones runs for 15 rounds. I don't know. Jose Ramos, what's going on? What'd he say on Twitter? I'm rich, y'all poor, something like that. I can't respect that. Well, he's talking to the trolls that he wasn't talking to he's talking to the trolls. Like you talking about people heckling him every day, but you want him to respond in a nice way. Like, well, come on, people. Stop it. Andre Jones, what's going on? Stop it. Y'all just be saying anything, man. If you're talking to somebody trolling you every day, why would you respond in a nice manner? Clearly, he ain't talking about the people that's not trolling him. Period. So SD Glow, smart guy. What happened? Anyway, back to regularly scheduled programming. Before I was rudely interrupted, King Cole, what's going on? King KO, what's going on? Don't time out people. Don't block nobody. Money Mayweather at 6 feet tall versus Andre Ward. Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather. Coleman Phoenix, what's going on? Man, New York, 718, what's going on? Hey, bro. Boxing fans just give me a headache, bro. Seriously. Seriously. Boxing fans just give me a headache, man. Y'all just say anything. That's crazy, man. It gets annoying and it's ridiculous. People just say anything because you can. It gets very, very draining, and you just don't want to do it. That's why the fighters don't be wanting to touch base. This is why. Because people have use zero common sense. They don't want to. It's just all emotion, just saying anything. It's just saying anything, man. Y'all will say anything to try. It sounds good because only in boxing you can do that though. You can't do this in no other sport. You just make up stuff as you go in boxing and just be like, yeah, well, he said, he ain't never said this. Yeah, well, he said, Frank Duckers, what's going on? What he said? He said one guy, oh yeah, Brian Custer said, Errol Spence told him to show the contract. So Terence Crawford said, well, tell Errol Spence to show his contract. Right? Chuck Speed, what's going on? Right? Mosley versus Tank at 135. Shane Mosley, man. Shane Mosley is a problem. Hey man, y'all got to go back. Y'all got to go back and watch Shane Mosley at 135, bro. Whew. I'm telling you, Shane Mosley, man. Listen, at 135, Pernell Whitaker, Roberto Duran, and Floyd Mayweather. If you ain't one of those dudes at 135, Ray the Boss, what's going on? You ain't gonna beat Shane Mosley, man. And I don't even know if Duran or Pernell Whitaker will beat him. That Shane Mosley at 135, that dude is a straight problem. Warnex TV, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. If Spence really 100 wanted it, he would have gone to the people and ordered them to make the fight now. That's how it was always done. But instead, he stayed away and let his people treat Bud like crap. Carl Brown, what's going on? I don't know if they treated him like crap. But they was negotiating. It's hard to negotiate when you're a single entity. You don't have a platform and a network. And when they know that, they could, I don't want to say do whatever they want, but they can definitely, play the field, essentially. Silver Luger, what's going on? Yeah, Sweepy was a different breed. Shane Mosley was different, bro. Salute to Warnex TV, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Yeah, Shane Mosley was the truth, man. Woo! Mike Lee, brother in the super chat, my brother, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said people would say anything to make themselves sound good. Shaking my head. This is a fact. This is a fact. Marquis, what's going on? Mosley versus Broner at 135. Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley in his prime at 135. Shane Mosley, bro. Shane Mosley. Nah, Errol Spence don't have substance abuse problems. Steve Austin, what's going on? Julio Cesar Chavez can't beat Shane Mosley. No, sir. No, sir. Nah, Bud was never putting no money into the Spence fight, so why he needs Spence to be there? Because Andre Jones, what's going on? Straight Convo, what's going on? Yeah, Errol Spence is not got substance abuse. People just, man, do enjoy himself having a good time, and then people take it and run with it. Like people was taking that video in Style Furniture. What's going on? People was taking that video of that was put up. Clearly, come on, man. Cinnamon Savage, what's going on? Come on, man. You think Errol Spence was really like out of it like that? They put come on, man. Ruben Rodriguez, what's going on? Damian Graves, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. What's up, Blue? How much truth was it in Bud's comments about getting sued for posting his contract on Twitter? Yeah, he can't post that. He can't post that because they have that's why Damian Graves, I told y'all when they both said it, like they both know they saying that, right? Mike Ray second, what's going on? They both know that's not going to happen because there's certain wording and things in the contract that is not to be disclosed. He can't even show his immediate close family. You know what I'm saying? It can't be disclosed. Why you think contracts ain't just so? I am Dave. What's going on? Why you think contracts ain't just floating around that you could just get your hands on? What? My camera unplugged. I don't know what just happened. Yeah, so Damian Graves, right? All these people having issues, right? Now think about this, right? All these people be having issues with this contract and this fighter and that promoter and that promoter and this promoter and that promoter, right? Why you think you don't seeing a bunch of contracts revealed? There's for a reason. They ain't nobody sending no contracts out. You ain't gonna see none of that. True Speaks, what's going on? SD Glow, brother, back in super chat, dropping another cinco on your boy Blue. He said, you said first time talking to him was when y'all ran into each other at 7-Eleven. What's 712, brother? But Bud said y'all was talking since June. Bud indirectly puts holes in your story. You're not very smart. I'm a partner with BLK Prime, right? Let me help you enlighten you. And this is the last time because you're starting to annoy me, brother. First of all, I don't know what 712 is. Pay attention. And second of all, I wasn't talking to him from no time. The first time I had a conversation with him was at 7-Eleven. Now, if he had contacts with my partners at BOK Prime and they asked me about this, is a different story. Right? He didn't indirectly poke holes in nobody's story, brother, because I don't sign his contracts. I just give my advice. I don't sign his contracts, brother. So you said the first time you was talking was when you ran into him at 7-Eleven. It don't work for you. Right? It don't work. It's not going to pan out for you, brother. So you should just quit while you're ahead because you're making yourself sound dumb. What's going on? Come on, man. Can y'all hear me? So I had a conversation with him at 7-Eleven about something completely different with him talking to me. He don't even know when I seen him at 7-Eleven that I'm a partner and have a relationship with BLK Prime. So what are you talking about? I don't know what happened with my camera. When I saw Terence Crawford at 7-Eleven, he don't even know I had a partnership with BLK Prime. So what are you talking about? So how's he poking holes in my story? Stop it. You're making yourself sound dumber and dumber every time. M. Ray the Boss, my brother in the super chat. Blessings to you, King. Appreciate you. So me seeing Terence Crawford at 7-Eleven, what you think? We was negotiating $1 million deal at 7-Eleven? Smart enough. And furthermore, right, him reaching out to my company, right, and making a possibility. What does that have to do with the conversation at 7-Eleven that we had and him not even knowing I had a partnership with him? Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going on. My camera just went out. I'm trying to plug it back in, but it's not. I have no clue what the hell just happened. I don't know what happened to my camera, man. Southside, what's going on? This girl love Boston. Peace and blessings, Queen. This is crazy. man. Look, my camera just went out. Now you got the computer camera. Hold on. Okay. No, Jordan, what's going on? Goodbye. Bernadine Buckingham, what's going on, great brother? Goodbye. True Speaks, what's going on? Idiots are us. Oh, snap. Shit. No, Jordan, my fault. T. Wells 30 Deuce was good. Newell Jordan, you back, right? I don't know what just happened. Okay. Fair notice. What's going on? Miles B, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. They were more than unfair to Terence Crawford. Can't expect to make a fight like that. Yeah. Darius Gill, y'all, what's going on? Listen, when the ball is in their court, big body 5'6" what's going on, great brother? Silver Luigi, what's going on? Lugia, what's going on? Student 7 teacher, what's going on? No doubt, great brother. Mr. Nelson, what's going on? So, here's the thing, right? Mark West, what's going on? So here's the thing. This fight needs to happen, right? It's the biggest fight in boxing. Just incredible. What's going on? And that's just is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? As far as Terence Crawford explaining, what happened in negotiations or didn't happen in negotiations, right? Is his reality, is what took place with Terence Crawford, right? So with that said, band up, what's going on, great brother? King KO, what's going on? So, when you don't have a network and you don't have a platform, you parted ways with them, right? Then you have to it's automatic for you to make sure you do your due diligence, right? To make sure you have a plan B, period. As far as him saying that he don't need the Errol Spence fight, I completely disagree with him. I believe 1000% he needs the Errol Spence fight. It's a legacy fight. You'll always be revered. Just like Marvin Hagler and Sugar Ray Leonard was on the verge of not happening. Right? You need the fight to happen. It's a staple for your career. It's a highlight for your career. You understand what I'm saying? And so, as far as him saying he don't, need this fight with Terence Crawford, I mean with Errol Spence, straight and shooting facts. What's going on? Appreciate you, King. Has to happen. Period. And they definitely need each other for sure. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Terence Crawford is well aware. Eric Morrow, what's going on? He's well aware that he needs this fight with Errol Spence. He knows that. Tim Rory, what's going on? Period. He said, "Man, Spence is a coward." No, I wouldn't say that at all. Spence is not a coward. Errol Spence wants to fight. Uh, uh, um, Errol Spence. Salute to Tracy in the Cash App. This girl love boxing. Peace and blessings, Queen. I appreciate you 1000% in the Cash App, Queen. Carl Brown said, "I think Bud needs Spence more though." No, it's the same. I want my vision back. What's going on? It's the same. They both need each other for their legacies. They will both be remembered. Now, the difference is, I will say this: the difference is, Terence Crawford, right, is going to be, reminded on a day-to-day basis when he retired. They both are going to be, no doubt about it. They both going to be. They don't fight each other. When it's all said and done, you best believe that they are both going to be asked. Bernadine Buckingham Blue, can you ready my message? Can I read your message? Salute to Miles B dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, I hope so, and I hope money hasn't overtaken your boxing passion. Salute Richard Lynn in the Cash App. Appreciate you. Do y'all think about the stuff you say before you say it? I wonder that. See, here's the problem we have as a community. Every time somebody does something to better themselves, we always talk about, and I hope you don't compromise. Compromise what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Johnny Hughes, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. The Black Authority of Boxing, my man, Blue Blood. Salute to my brother Johnny Hughes, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. What are you talking about? Man, y'all, hey, man. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Maya Egypt. You can't make this stuff up, Queen. It just Fidel Montego, what's going on? It just burns you out. Mr. Lightning World, what's going on? It just burns you out. That's what it does. Eric Morrow, what's going on? Kenny Bryan, what's going on? That's what it does. It just burns you out. People will say, Cedric Holbert, what's going on? What are you talking about? I just did 5 hours in live streaming yesterday. So what are you talking about? Nobody puts up more content than me on a daily basis. What are you talking about? We are a sad community, man. We are a sad community. Every time somebody you think is doing something or graduating or doing something bigger, you want to bring them back down. And we say these dumb things. Oh, I hope they don't compromise this. Compromise yourself? What are you talking about? Shit, man. Mr. Tally 140, what's going on? I try every day, man. Every day. Tim Roy, what's going on? I appreciate you, great brother. Can't make up this stuff, man. I don't know. Dustin Ruff, what's going on? No, why would they do that now, Dustin Ruff? And it's much easier to. Terence Crawford is much easier. No, we you know. Listen, man. Boots or Crawford can't beat Spence either. Oh no, it goes out, huh? Fatherly 8-1, what's going on? Darius Gilliard, what's going on? I don't want to hear boo boo. He duck work. Yeah, Maya, Egypt, it just gets draining. It's just like, yo, you can't make this stuff up. You just can't. You can't make this stuff up, man. You just can't. It just takes you just don't even want to do it. Like it just, you can't make it up. Mick Niz, what's going on? Johnny Hughes, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Only give your energy to people that's on cold with you, Blue. But I understand you got to get them straight. Peace and blessings. Salute to my brother Johnny Hughes, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Del Dwayne Edwards the third. What's going on? Tank Davis about to beat both them boys. Tails facts. Josh Smalls, what's going on? All Stokes, what's going on, great brother? Jay Lynn, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? I'm interested to see who Jerron Bruce Ennis is going to fight. That's my interest. Got my interest in intrigue. That's my interest in intrigue. I'm intrigued by that. Hey, my wife made some good joystick politics. What's going on? Mr. Nelson, what's going on? Aloe Angle, what's going on? Is Boots too big for Crawford? I don't want to say he's too big for him. Boots is built different. And that dude is different, bro. If Boots is such a beast, why did he duck Parker? He didn't duck Parker. He got injured, and when they went back to negotiations, they didn't have to pay him what they initially was scheduled uh, uh, on the hook to pay him. So um, what they originally was obligated to pay him. So it became $250,000 to pay him, and once it became $250,000 to pay uh, Demetrius Andre, and they had to split it. Well, it wasn't worth his while anymore, and so he left. He walked away from it. He ended up walking away from it. So Canelo can't beat Spence. Ward would easily beat Spence. Andre Ward? Andre Ward is huge, man, towards Errol Spence. Who's my favorite boxers? Currently or historically? Electrifying vibes. What's going on? Ward didn't lose to Kovalev. He won that fight. Historically, who's my favorite fighters? Or currently? Both. What, three? Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather, Larry Holmes, Roy Jones Jr., Sugar Ray Leonard, and Juan Manuel Marquez. Today, Jerron Boutennis, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Tank, Jared Anderson. I'm talking about the young fighters, Jared Big Baby Anderson, and Boots, Devin, Shakur, Tank, and I like Jared Big Baby Anderson, and that's the next gen fighters I like, and then I like Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, Deontay Wilder, Canelo, and I don't know. Gertz, what's going on? Man. Man, who's another fighter? Man, I can't name him. That's it. Yeah, right now, that's it. Mustafa Malik, what's going on? Felicia Williams, peace of blessings, Queen. I like Bivol. I like Charlo. I like Jermell Charlo. I would say Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison. You asked me who my favorite. I love all the boxers because I love to watch boxing, but Tony Harrison. Larry Lopez, what's going on? Brandon Tudor, what's going on? Probably Tony Harrison. Show your boxing IQ, what's going on? Harold Kuma, what's going on? $1 Trillion Dreams, Deuce, brother in the super chat, dropping that. Duh! On your boy Blue. Salute to my brother $1 Trillion Dreams, Deuce, dropping that. Duh! On your boy Blue. He said, yo, Blue, I got so many things holding me back. Government IRS from some ish I did back in the day. I get excited when I see one of us winning in life, bro. Keep doing your thing. Dudes really admire you. Just don't want to give you your props. Salute to my brother, $1 Trillion Dreams. Deuce dropping that good on your boy Blue. And all of that's going to clear itself out for you, great brother. Because I could tell you a good brother at heart. Oh, what's going on, great brother? The White House, what's going on? When you a good brother at heart, you know, no, Michael, wait a second. I didn't get a chance to watch it, man. So much going on. So much going on. So yeah, so I really believe that everything will clear itself up for you, great brother. When you have a pure heart, it'll work out for sure. And I could tell just from what you stated, you got a pure heart. So the Bud Just University said the craziest thing. Yeah, I love Tony Harrison, man. One of the best. One of the best. Mm-hmm. Armstrong Consultant, what's going on? Boo, my wife Pam said hi, good brother. We are sending love and good vibes. Salute to Armstrong Consultant. Tell the Queen Pam I said blessings to her. I thank her very, very much. And much blessings. Thank you guys for supporting me, man. That's why I do it for those people, man. Dawn Jacobs got your game of salute. So yeah, Tony Harrison. I love Tony Harrison, man. If Tony Harrison durability, and he can't. 335, what's going on? I got Anderson, Big Baby Anderson beating Frank Sanchez. If Tony Harrison was to be able to keep up the pace and you know his stamina just runs out, like he just fatigues or something, man. And when that happens, man, it's like he just fades. Dustin Ruff, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Always appreciate the content, Blue. Keep it coming. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you 1000%, man. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, Tip Bayless, man. That's the problem. Shunji A5, what's going on? That's the problem that Tony Harrison. If Tony Harrison didn't fade, he was a terrible matchup for Canelo Alvarez. Hey, bro, if Tony Harrison didn't fade, he would be a terrible matchup, even if with him fading. Tony Harrison beats Canelo Alvarez. Sure does. Tony Harrison, Randall 700, what's going on? Tony Harrison beats Canelo Alvarez. He beats Canelo Alvarez. He beats Canelo Alvarez. He is a nightmare matchup for Canelo Alvarez. Nightmare. He's the worst matchup for Canelo Alvarez in boxing overall. He is the worst matchup for Canelo Alvarez in boxing, but he fades. He fades. And because he fades and he has these mental lapses in the ring, Canelo will knock him out. Canelo will knock him out. But and I don't know what that's about. I don't understand. Yeah, he would get him worse than Bivol, Cinnamon Savage. Ooh wee! When I talk about taking him to school, hey, he would do Canelo worse than Floyd did. I promise you. If Tony Harrison didn't have issues with fading at the second half of fights, he would do Canelo worse than Floyd Mayweather did. He would absolutely. He would absolutely just man. I'm telling you, man. Samaj Taylor, what's going on? He would do him worse than man, but he fades, and because he fades, Canelo mental pressure and physical pressure. Eventually, he would get to him and he would stop him. Eventually, he'll get to Canelo Alvarez. He'll close that gap. He'll get on the inside, and, and he'll land something. He'll land something. That's the problem. That's so disappointing. Beyond above media, what's going on? That's what's so disappointing, man. It's like I know Tony Canelo would eventually get on the inside and he will land something. Haynes Legacy, what's going on? Chili Chills, he says Steve Fulton versus Tank. Tank get him. Steve Fulton has a tendency sometimes to allow himself to be on the ropes and in the corner. Tank could land something. No, Tony got the power to keep Canelo Alvarez. You kidding me? You kidding me? Tony Harrison got the power to keep Canelo at bay. Kidding me? Tony Harrison got popped, boy. You kidding? You must be kidding me. You kidding me? The problem is again, he fades. He fades. That's so disappointing. When he lost to Jermell Charlo second time, I thought he was winning at that point. When he lost to Hurd, I thought he was winning. When he lost to uh, uh, um, uh, uh, Nelson, right? I think that's who it was. He was winning that fight, man. He just fades, man. And when he fades, bro, it's just like it's so disappointing. Tremont George, my brother, what's goody with you? Yeah, I'm ignoring him. They're saying that. DMVP was good. He was winning the Charlo fight, the second Charlo fight. He was winning the Hurd fight. Uh, uh, um, uh, um, I think it was Nelson. He was fighting. He was winning that fight. He was winning that fight, boy. Willie Nelson, yeah. He was winning that Willie Nelson fight, boy. It's like, man, come on, man. Come on, man. Al Jalil Sawad, what's going on? He was winning that fight, man. Hassan Chinny, though. Yeah, he is Chinny. Tom Brady. Salute Tom Brady. True speaks to Harrison's Chinny. Yeah, he is Trini. I can't. Yeah, Michael Ray second. Heard Paul Williams is Heard 2.0 or Paul reverse. Crazy 03, what's going on? Yeah, man. It's unfortunate, man, because I mean, it's like Amir Khan. Man, imagine if Amir Khan had a chin. Christopher Brown, what's going on? Salute to my brother Tremont George in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Galveston County, Texas, rock with Blue. Keep doing your thing, homie. Salute to you, King. I appreciate you 1,000%, man. I appreciate you 1,000%. Yeah, Mayor Khan with a chin, problems. A Mayor Khan with a chin is a problem. Mm-hmm. A Mayor Khan with a chin is a problem. No, Silver. He got knocked out by remember, he got knocked out by Bredis Prescott before that. First punch Bredis Prescott landed. Smoked him. Smoked him. John Merriweather, third simple NSU. What's going on? Tara Sims, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Christopher Bone, what's going on, great brother? Yeah, man. But I'm about to get off of here, people. I appreciate y'all coming through, starting up, holding your boy Blue down. Didn't smash the like button. We have 450 likes in 2 hours. That's disgusting. It's disgusting, bro. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. Let me get out of here, people. I appreciate y'all coming through, starting up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.